What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having an excellent night so far. So today we're going to go over real quick. We're going to look at liquidity and what liquidity is and why is it so important. Especially with the stock market that we have right now where everything is super volatile. And if you guys really don't understand applied volatility, definitely look at my other videos. I have one discussing about IV and why IV can be very dangerous in the market that we're in currently. But on top of that, the biggest thing and the most important thing that we can have in the stock market is liquidity, especially when trading options. We need liquidity. We can't just simply go ahead and buy an asset and then sell an asset and just magically hope for the best outcome. We have to go in and we have to do our research in order to find out, is there an actual liquid market that we're trading in right now, and what stocks are actually liquid, and how do we find that out? I'm going to be making another video here shortly, and I'm going to release that as well for you guys so you guys can check that out. It's how to set up a scanner for options, and then on top of that, I made a recently scripted. It was a column indicator that shows you a bid-ask spread and shows you from wide bid-ask spreads to just simply short bid-ask spreads of like 0.01 between the bid and the ask. So hope you guys definitely check that out because that's going to be a very good one. I'm going to link a lot of stuff for you guys to have free tools to use in the market, and then make the most profit with those tools. So liquidity, we're going to read this real quick. What is liquidity? Liquidity describes the degree to which an asset or security can be quickly bought or sold in the market at a price reflecting its intrinsic value. In other words, the ease of converting it to cash. We can look at going ahead and let's say we go ahead and we wanna sell a car. Well, in order to sell a car, you have to have a buyer, right? So if I have a torn up, beat up 1999 Honda Civic or something like that, and it doesn't run, and it's missing 3 wheels and it has no engine, are there going to be buyers out there? More than likely not, unless they want to build. But if there are buyers, there's going to be very few, and we want a ton when it comes to trading options. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a quick example right here on Robinhood. I use Robinhood to trade, just so you guys know, and then I use Thinkorswim. I definitely highly recommend using Thinkorswim to go ahead and do your research and to scan for options that would be good value for you. So we're going to look here. I found this through Thinkorswim, and we're going to look at Robinhood here. And we see the bid is currently at 0.20. There's 43 buyers. And then we see the sellers at 0.21, and there's 141 of those. That's okay. And then we look over here at the volume. The volume is excessive. I mean, it's normal for Apple, but it's way up there, which is really good. It means that there's people in the market looking for stuff. Open interest, this is how many people have actually been in there. And then on top of that, implied volatility is not ridiculously high. It's not like 80%. 64 is a little high still, but it's not excessive with the market we're in currently. 80%, I think that would be pretty excessive. 70% maybe that would be excessive too. So it's not too bad right now, definitely. And the biggest thing though is we look here, it's a 0.20 to 0.21. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means that if we buy it at 0.20, we should be able to sell it at either 0.20 or 0.21. And the cost at which you're buying this option, the maximum loss you can have is 0.01. We look at some of these others. I'm going to use this as an example. Look at this, 0.45, 0.55. Let's say I buy it at the ask of 0.55, and then I want to sell it. Well, I want to sell it very quickly. I sell it for 0.45. I instantly lose 0.10 for literally just buying it and selling it right off the bat. I lose 0.10 cents. And if I'm buying, we're going to look at this. Within like a minute of buying and selling, say I buy it, I'm like, oh, maybe I don't want to get this. This is why it's important to have a liquid market. So I buy 10 of those. It costs me $500. No, 0.55 we said. Right. Let me look. Yeah, 0.55 I buy it for. And then I want to sell it right away. Well, I bought it for 550. I instantly lose $100 for just buying and selling it. Simple. This is why it's so important to go ahead and go with these tight bid-ask spreads right here in a liquid market, so that way we can go ahead and minimize our loss as much as possible. I like to use Bitcoin as a good example. If we look at Bitcoin, we can see here that if I was to buy this, my price for buying it would be $7,748. But actually, let me check something real quick. Let's say I want to put $100 in. I would be buying it for, looks like it would be, okay, 7,749, 750. So I'm buying it $9 above what it's actually priced at currently, what it's trading at currently. I'm buying it for about $9 above. Now, if I was to sell it, I could sell it for 7,740, and I would be buying it for 7,749. So, you know, for just simply buying it and selling it, I would instantly lose $9, depending on how much I buy and everything. But if we're buying shares and everything, and I bought one share of Bitcoin, out of the $7,000 I just threw in there, I instantly lose $9. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you start adding things up and everything, it becomes a lot. Because let's say this was to never even touch the 7,749, and it was to drop down to 7,500. Well, now I'm out of, not only am I out of that $9, I'm also out of $200, $300, $400, $500, and then it starts to add up. So that's the whole point of, trading in a liquid market, and that's the biggest struggle people are having right now is, the question of, do I want to trade or do I not want to trade? Well, you can trade in the market we're in now, but you're going to want to have a liquid market to trade with. And, Apple's a good example. Some of them have a very tight bid-ask spread, which is phenomenal. That's what you want to be looking for. And I'll go ahead, keep an eye out for the next video, guys. I'm going to be posting a video talking about the bid-ask spread column. And basically what it is, you use the option scanner, Thinkorswim, to find options that are liquid, for one. They have a lot of volume. We're looking around like 10,000 volume. And then they have around 10,000 open interest, or OI. And then after scanning for that, we can use this column indicator to go ahead and organize it from the tightest to the widest bid-ask spreads. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, guys, have a good night.